So, boom! Good evening on this fine Saturday. What a glorious day it was. The sun was beaming, really beaming in England today. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scenes. It's what we want. We want a bit of just, no grey, just some sun, just blue skies. I'm not even asking for the clouds, you know what I mean? For the white clouds, the Teletubby clouds. Just give us a good day. Just give us some sun. How greedy. But yet, let's not go there yet. Let's let it warm up. I'm waiting for Charlie Boy to appear. But season 2 of Kin started off very, very spicy. Season 1 ended what I was saying that with Ozark, the Ozark arc. I guess it's very similar. But Amanda, she's on fire, bruvs. Absolute fireballs. And Mikey, I only made the connection last night. Is this Godfather style? Michael. Real cold-hearted killer. Came back wanting to be reformed. Didn't work without Michael. Michael was never part of the family like that, but part of the family business like that, I should say. But season 2, though, the father's out. Their father is a real monster. He's a monster. I think his name's Brennan. He's a monster, bruv. Don't know where they found this character from or this actor, but he's sick. When he had my man up in the jail cell, Frankie, when he's busting up Frankie, you're soft. No wonder why you can't leave this family. Anyway, he said some things. But we won't go there. Anyway, before we go on to Man City, let's talk about Liverpool. 3-1 against the worst team in the league's history. 2 penalties. Again, Salah breaking records left, right, and centre. 9 penalties he's had this season. That's actually crazy. 9 penalties Salah's had. Salah's had 9 4-game penalties, bruv. That is ridiculous. I can't believe that. Who's got the second most? Clivert was 6. There's some people got no penalties. My man's got 9 penalty goals. Liverpool, the first penalty, disgrace. I didn't see the second one. I didn't even bothered. Mo Salah's got the most assists and the most goals in the league. Right. Bukayo Saka has the second most assists in the league and he hasn't played since December. What? That's a crazy stat. That's crazy. He hasn't played since December, and he's got the second most assists. Mad. That is actually mad. But what about Man City, guys? Let's have the conversation about Man City. We've had this conversation before, and it boils down to a combination of things. So the combination being Pep's divorce. Don't care what you say. That plays a massive factor on the man himself, the man that's orchestrating this band. Has massive effect. Then you have the 115 charges, another effect. Then you have them not refreshing the team because it needed refreshing. And then on top of that, you have them winning the league 4 years in a row. Like, how much more can you go a fifth? It's a competitive league. Can you really do a fifth? No. So those 5 things all together is what's caused this Man City's downfall this season. However, Pep Guardiola has enough credit in the bank. He has, 19 trophies, 18 trophies in 9 years or something at Man City. That's ridiculous. He can go 4 seasons without winning anything before you sack him or before you let his contract run down. Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't get sacked. You don't sack him. Not after what he's done and put that club on the map. Made them the 4th, maybe 5th most successful club in British history. But what they might be fifth or whatever it is, but this period that they've had will go down as a pivotal moment in Premier League history. Will never be forgotten because of the dominance that you did. No one's done 4P. No one's done you've done the treble. No one's done the whatever it was. You just done everything Man United done and more. I mean, records are there to be broken, and that's what it's all about. Because there'll be another team maybe to break the 100 mark. There might be a team that goes unbeaten and scores 10 goals a game. We don't know. But as it stands, Man City right now in the mud. I just feel they failed to refresh. Also, you have to give Forest some credit. When Arsenal drew with Forest, was it 2 weeks ago? Massive hoo-ha. Not good enough, no firepower, this and that. Man City lost to Forest today. Liverpool lost to Forest. Do you know what I'm saying? Champions-elect lost to Forest. So we need to have some sort of perspective and clarity here. Like Forest are a decent side, decent outfit, but when Arsenal lose to them or draw, people were up in their droves. It's crazy. But Man City, boy, they just need this. They just need to bed in the new talent and hope that this new talent they can make their mistakes now. It's a free hit, basically. Basically, it's a free hit. But if they don't make Europe, and when I mean Europe, we mean Champions League. If they don't make Champions League, it's trouble. It's trouble. There's trouble for Man City if that happens. There may be trouble ahead. Where there is moonlight, there's music, there's love, dance, and romance. Just make music and dance. And that's facts. And that's the facts. That's the bottom line. And that's the bottom line. Oh, did anyone see John Cena? Nope. Ooh. But did you see his post on the IG? Cody Rhodes said that he used to drive John Cena everywhere and everything there. And John Cena just posted Alonso from Training Day, aka Denzel Washington. Meaning, yeah, you drove me around, but it was training day for you, baby. Ooh, them bars there from John Cena. You can't see me. John Cena, you can't see me. God damn. Gotta respect it. You gotta love a bit of WWE. My era of WWE, my favorite era, obviously, is Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. You can't beat that. You can't beat that era. I'm telling you. Undertaker, Kane being a monster. You know what? If we're gonna like him to football, Undertaker's Ryan Giggs for the longevity. Ryan Giggs, Paolo Maldini. Who would Stone Cold be? Stone Cold would be R9, maybe. Maybe Stone Cold would be R9. I'm not sure. Does Cody turn with Cena? Will he? I'm not up and versed with all that. But and I was never one to predict. I always used to just pray that my favorites would never turn heel or whatever, or vice versa. But Lee would tell you probably, and if I go from other stories, Jay, more than likely he turns heel at some point and joins Cody, aka Mike Tyson, doing that with Austin and them thing. Maybe, or Triple H, or Austin and the corporation at time when he who was he fighting? Was it The Rock? And he couldn't beat The Rock, and he just went crazy, lost his nut. I'm sure that's what happened. Man, like foil, you know. MD, what you saying, brother? The Rock in the nation of domination. We are the nation of domination. Boom. That was wicked. Nation of Domination was fantastic. I loved, because you know what? You see, Farouk, I don't know if you was ever a WWC man, or if you knew about WWE, if you're old enough, because obviously you've got to be of a certain age to remember this now, yeah? Farouk was Ronnie Simmons, that's his name. He used to be in WCW as Ronnie Simmons. And I'm not sure that I'm sure like he was like the first ever black heavyweight or whatever it was. It was something like that in WCW. And they used to just harp on about it and how strong he was. And he was a top wrestler, lifting Vader up like you'd never seen it before. And then, he comes to WWE. He's still a good wrestler, but he didn't have the same, like, he should have been a champion. They should, like, I remember seeing an interview of him actually saying, yeah, he should have been contender for the belt, but he wasn't considered that in WWE. And The Rock was the young and up and coming Farouk, basically, or Ronnie Simmons, and he was third generation. So I guess they give it to The Rock. Do you remember Ahmed Johnson? Ahmed Johnson was my favorite for a long time. I loved Ahmed Johnson, strongest wrestler I'd ever seen at the time. Rey Mysterio, Sting, Booker, wicked lineup, and Bradshaw. Bradshaw was wicked, to be fair. Tag team in WCW. Yes, Jay. It's weird because when I was really young, it didn't matter. Like WWE was my thing, but it didn't matter if I watched WCW until I got older, and I was like, I can't be watching WCW. Like, there's a war going on. But WCW had some good things, and I was like, why can't WWE have this? Like when they had Hogan was my guy, Warrior was my guy, Brett was my guy, and they had all three at one time. Lex Luger they had, who was also my guy in '94. I remember when he slammed Yokozuna. I remember when he was called the Narcissist and he used to have a metal plate in his arm. Wicked. Lex Luger, bruv, I'm telling you, he was wicked, the Narcissist. And Tatanka, who Lee used to cuss. But you know what it was about Tatanka? He had an undefeated streak, and there was something about that I really loved. When he lost his I'm sure he lost it to Shawn Michaels. It was like in an unsacrimonious way as well. It was some nonsense. I'm sure it was for the Intercontinental belt, and I was just left sad. It was just like a whimper, and then that was it. Tatanka was finished. Which I didn't realize he couldn't really wrestle until Lee pointed it out to me, because Lee was a real connoisseur of the thing. I was blank, surface level WWE. Booker, Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you, nigga. Me and my friend Jojo, I just send her a gif sometimes. And, oh, you know Jojo, Miggy. What are you saying, Miggy, though, bruv? What are you saying? You don't come down to Harrow. $1 Million Man. Virgil. What are we saying on a Saturday night? It's Saturday night. But we are still winning, baby. Big Shields, listen, aka Marvelous Marv's burner account. If Arsenal win the Champions League and Liverpool win the league, who's had a better season? Let's go. You, man, could be giving us the Guard of Honor. We could be giving you the Guard of Honor. We could be. And if we do, there's got to be some serious... there has to be serious questions asked already, in my personal opinion. But we give a Guard of Honor, and there's got to be some serious questions asked. And would one league title Arsenal win suffice? No. So I'm saying if Liverpool win the league this season, Arsenal win the league the season after, has Mikel given himself credit? For me, he's brought himself back in the game, but no credit. And that sounds mad, because if we give a Guard of Honor, you're at minus, you're in your overdraft. You're minus $1 million at that point, for me, in my opinion. If we have to give the Guard of Honor to Liverpool, that's a foregone disgrace. Top Gooners promised me, and I said it today to one of the Top Gooners, they promised me that when Man City collapse, we will be the team to take over, because we have the best young manager in the world. That's what Top Gooner said to me. That's word for word, bar for bar. Arteta will forever be known as Maurizio Pochettino. And it's mad, because when you look at his record and you see how many wins he's had, and when you see the list of managers of the wins and the percentage and how many games the quickest to 200 and whatever, and you look at it and then you go, wow. Arteta's really done more than Wenger in that sense. But then you look at it and you stand back and you go, oh, hold on a minute. There's 9 managers on this list. 7 of them have won the league and have won trophies. 2 of them haven't. One of them was Maurizio Pochettino, and the other one was Mikel Arteta. And for me, that's scary thoughts, bro. Mikel can't win you, man, the champs. If you did win it, if you did, we still had the. Oh, we're talking about Champions League. Sorry. I'll force man the league. I forgot I'll ask you that question. If you did win, we still had a better season, most successful team. So now let's just get this clear. So now you're saying, Shields, yeah. Let me screen grab this because I'm gonna need this. So you're now saying that winning the league is bigger than winning the Champions League. I mean, I agree with that. But I know a lot of Liverpool fans, including yourself, wasn't using that stick or that metric before you'd won your COVID title, before this title. New man would class Champions Leagues as worth 3 Premier Leagues. I remember Slot is about to win his first trophy in his first season. And that just goes to show, and people will talk to you about phases, and people will talk to you about how he inherited a good team and this, that. And for me, he didn't inherit no masterstroke of a team because they finished 5th and 3rd. So be it, he was rebuilding. But it still wasn't a champion winning team. Like Fergie left a championship winning team. And I know the players were on a decline, but I guess that's also down to the manager because Fergie would never have let them decline like that. If he was manager, they would have won the league again. So it's all horses for courses, really. But I think Mikel Arteta he needs to have a long look, and that 7-1, as brilliant as it was, as beautiful as it was, we need to keep that momentum going. Pray that Liverpool slip up and lose some points. For Liverpool, it's bigger, of course. We've done the champs. That's big, of course. I just want the United fans not being able to sing about 20 song. Well, I hear you. But obviously, whatever Liverpool does, it means more, I guess. Liverpool win the Coca-Cola Cup, it means more than your FA Cup and the league that you won that season. You know, that's Liverpool for you through and through. Deluded, if you ask me. But yeah. Anyway, I'll be back with Marvelous Marv in the morning, guys. Get the brunch going. And you can watch Marv glow. I mean, Marv might be in here now as Biggs. I'm not sure. But yeah, just watch my man glow and talk crap about Liverpool. Talk crap about Arsenal more than anything. What he's saying, Javs. Chris Ladd, another one in the bag. Man said another one in the bag, like they've been doing it. A wise man once said, "Football is no, bro," because, and it's really a true motherfucking humbler. Because you know what? You can't tell me, Jay, that you haven't had conversations with your brethren or fellow Arsenal fans and sat there and you've gone through the Pep Guardiola scenario, saying when Man City collapse, we're going to be there to take over the mantelpiece, and that's what kills it. Like we said that we've been there, and now it's not even us taking over the mantelpiece. That's what is the most frustrating about this piece. I don't even go on rants like other man them do, like the man them do, like True Premier League and them, man. Obviously, I would, because obviously it's going to come across as authentic from time to time, because otherwise I'm just ranting. But in this case, I might just have a rant, and I'm just like, and there's truth in what Troops is saying, by the way. When they're saying like how do we go all these summers without a striker? How do we go in thin? How that you can't? I don't want to hear you can't legislate for injuries. You can't legislate for red cards. I mean, the red card thing is just a lack of discipline, because some of them we got was petulant. And you know what the game's about. You know that these referees, if you're petulant, the referees are even more petulant. It's pettiness beyond belief, and the referees need some shine. So yeah, bish, they're gonna do all sorts, bruv, and that's on us. That's on us, Arsenal. I don't want to hear the top gooners come out and spin it now, saying, Arteta wasn't backed by the Cronkies. Man, shut up. You do nothing. How can you say he wasn't backed by the Cronkies when he's been given 750 in 5 years, in 5 seasons? That's as much as Wenger spent in 22 seasons, by the way. Piss poor return, wasting money on so many players. The best ones have been for free because they've come from the youth ranks, Haaland, which Wenger made damn sure Arsenal pumped the second most amount of money into that in the whole of Europe, bruv. Zidane is the only manager to make Arsenal great again. I believe you, bruv. Slot smoked Arteta. He did, you know, and that's what kills it, because he smoked it as well. It's not even close, bruv. I'm looking at this. Today is the first time I looked at the table in about 2 weeks, and I'm just looking at it. I'm like, oh my God. They've won 5 more games than us, or 6 more games than us, and they've lost once, and they've drawn 7, and we've lost 3 and drawn 9. Like every metric we're getting outdone by, and it's like, fuck me, bro. Come on, man. Like, come on. Wasted some points against some piss poor teams. Arteta is Pochettino 2.0. I think he is, bro. I just think it. And then Arsenal fans will just say, oh, what, you want the FA Cup? Yeah, that was 5 years ago, bro. That was 5 years ago. And it's the FA Cup. So you see how Biggs just said Champions League's food and drink for Liverpool. They've won 6. It's not really, but you know, they feel that. But that's how it is. Arsenal in an FA Cup. It's like, oh, number 15. Yeah, I hear it. It's good. But if that's all you keep on winning, then it's like, oh, okay, 16, 17. You need to win other trophies with it or around it at this point. We do. It's like if Spurs win the League Cup, ain't going to do nothing for them. Ain't going to move no needle. They win the FA Cup, it's moving needles. They win anything else out of that, moving needles. It's not one it, bruv. And that's it. And that's it, guys. Like I said, you'll see me tomorrow morning with Marvelous Marv. I'm going bed, bruv. Shattered. Over and out.